O Lord, take our minds and think through them. Take our lips and speak through them, and take our hearts and set them on fire. It may have been a while since you've been on an airplane, but you might remember the iconic instructions given before each flight. In case of an emergency landing, oxygen masks will drop from the ceiling. Be sure to put on your own mask before you help others. For almost a year, it feels like our world has been in an emergency landing. Lots of people need help. You may have gotten calls from friends, neighbors, family members for help with healthcare, childcare, homework, cleaning, shopping, finances, or just a listening ear. There are opportunities now more than ever to give, which makes it a great time to be a Christian. Each and every one of us, when we are baptized or confirmed, make a commitment to do what we can to make the world a better place. We are all called to be ministers, to care for and inspire others to be Christ in the world. But to be Christ in the world, to be able to help others and behave in ways that inspire others and make them feel good, we must first take care of ourselves. Even Jesus needed time for self-care. In today's gospel story, we hear in all the amazing ways that Jesus impacted people. He helped people with whatever was causing their suffering in body, mind, and spirit. Whatever was causing a person pain or sadness, Jesus' presence made it better. He took away the fever of Simon's mother-in-law. And just like today, good news traveled fast in ancient Israel. It says the whole city gathered around their door to be healed in some way. Can you imagine that everyone in Winnetka gathered outside the rectory, knocking on Christopher's door, asking to be helped? And do you ever feel like that? Like everyone in your whole life is chasing you down for help? Jesus helped and helped and helped, and then he took some time for himself. Time to fill up his own cup so he'd have more to give. It says that after a full day of helping others, Jesus woke up very early the next day, before dawn, before anyone else was awake, and found a spot all to himself, and he prayed. That's what Jesus needed. Some time alone with God. And when he was finished, he was ready to go out and continue saving the world and inspiring others to do the same for centuries to come. What is it that fills your cup? What feeds you spiritually, emotionally, physically, and psychologically? How do you carve out time for you? For me, it's a combination of things. It's certainly prayer, meditation, spiritual direction, and communion with all of you. But it's also time with friends and family, reading, watching movies, walking my dog, and being in nature. One thing that really fills my cup is my exercise routine. When it is safe, there is one particular gym that I love to go to. There are coaches there that lead people through a 1-hour workout. For that 1 hour, it's almost like I'm in a bubble. No phones are allowed in, so it's just me there in the present moment. And there is a motivation to keep the commitment to myself, because if I don't show up, there's a penalty fee. It has become time set aside to connect with my body and spirit. And after each class, I feel great. I feel happy and confident, not only because I'm getting stronger and endorphins are running through me, but it also gives me esteem to give to myself. It isn't always easy to make the time. Sometimes I have to say no to something or ask for help, and it can be hard in the moment to reveal that I can't do everything, that I need time to rejuvenate. But I also know that I'll make a better minister, sister, daughter, and friend for it. It's one way that I love myself, making me better able to love and give to those around me. Plus, when it's safe to go to my gym, there are a couple coaches there that inspire me. When they are coaching, they are completely immersed in being the best coaches they can be, completely focused on helping people in their class have a great workout. It makes me think, why is it that being in the presence of some coaches makes me feel good? It inspires me to want to be that kind of person and presence for others, to let the light of Christ shine through me too, not just at church, but everywhere, at the grocery store, driving on the road, and at home with those that are closest to me. Who would have thought that a gym would help me fulfill my baptismal promises? But it does. It's a place where I witness others letting Christ's light shine through them, and it inspires and enables me to try to do the same. Making time to be with God and ourselves helps us be a clearer channel for the Holy Spirit. When we skip time with ourselves and God, our spirit gets blocked. Resentment, impatience, and judgment muck up our channel, and that icky stuff starts to come out sideways. We can try to keep giving when we are too tired, but it isn't the same as when we approach service with a full heart. Can you imagine how Jesus might have responded to the people searching for him if he hadn't taken the time he needed to rejuvenate? I do not think that he would have said, "Let us go to keep preaching and healing people." He might not have had such a cheerful tone. When we forget to take care of ourselves or feel like we can't make the space for ourselves, we get short with those that we are trying to help, cut them off, or make a sarcastic comment. Those are the red flags that it's time for us to stand up and reach for whatever fills our cup. It's time to put on our own oxygen masks so that we can help others with theirs. And who knows, you may inspire someone else to do the same.